off for a few godzillion dollars. Trying to figure out what I should do with it when I noticed that the world was on fire, and I did what any respectable gazillionaire would do when the world was on fire. I went on vacation. And, well, it was actually in Newfoundland that I met Onesie.
Retired tech scientist Dr. Dino-1 meets a dinosaur named Onesie in Newfoundland, Canada. Dr. Dino gives Onesie a ride to Montreal to Bar Corcel. It's open mic night. Onesie takes the stage to tell their story. 65 million years ago, a unicorn spaceship crashed into the Earth. Onesie was knocked out and frozen.
The unicorns, they're coming today. Today's the day. I know because I saw one just yesterday. There was a unicorn, it flew right on by. I was minding my own and I looked up and saw it in the sky.
It's right there.
Behind it was a ship, it left a trail.
Where'd it go? What happened after the trail?
Kaboom!
Whoa!
The unicorns landed right there. Then they went away. Well, the unicorns, they landed, then they dispersed. You know, I'm not sure if they knew they were on planet Earth. Well, the dinos saw the smoke, thought the worst. Yeah, the dinos thought the smoke saw the worst. Even Onesie? Yeah, Onesie, what do you think he did? I couldn't tell you, cause I'm Onesie. I think I hit my head. And I woke up 65 million years later on an iceberg, just up over there. And the ice, well, it was melting. I guess that's why I woke up. Then I ran into a road, just a bunch of monkeys staring at me. I said that my name was Onesie. And I asked them who they were. I asked if they'd heard anything about dinosaurs. And if they'd seen any unicorns. But they just stopped and stared, pointed their fingers. One kid said, "Who is that man in a onesie?" Said, "I don't know what you want, kid, but that's me." I don't know what you want, kid, but that's me.
Before the big crash, the Rexes ruled the kingdom of the Dinosauruses. Onesie didn't want everyone to die, so they developed a plan to save their dinosaur peers from the imminent catastrophe.
Hark, look now upon that stage. Come on, y'all. 3,
Onesie, quick, take the guitar and tell all the monkeys they gotta save themselves. It's too late just for individual action. They've got to dinos unite, or they won't survive. Rawr!
Onesie believes their plan failed, and all the dinosaurs are dead. Onesie sees the new Earthlings face a similar predicament, so they appeal to the audience for support.
Onesie? Where's Onesie? Where is that dino? Rawr! My name is Onesie. I am a dinosaur. But all the other dinos are dead. They came to feed them. I tried to lead them. But now what am I going to do? I hear you holler. Kicks in a dollar. Could they be leading you astray? Follow this dino. I know what I know. And I'm not gonna fail us. Again. My name is Onesie. A dinosaurus. Now all the other dinos, they're dead. I see you people. Right in that steeple. Could you believe in me? Astray? Follow this dino. I know what I know. And I'm not gonna fail us. Again. No, I'm not. Fail us. Again.
While Onesie performs at open mic, something very exciting is about to happen.
$65 million years ago, a unicorn flying object is on a collision course for the Earth. The unicorns deliver a warning message to the dinosaurs. Wake up, dinos! Along with the message, they leave a shiny red guitar. Onesie wakes up 65 million years later in Newfoundland, Canada. Oh, wow, I think I hit my head. What happened? What happened to the dinosaurs? Meanwhile, intergalactic groupie led by dino-rock pioneers the mouth guitarists return to Earth looking for Onesie.
Far from Montreal, two dinosaurs land on Earth, armed with 6-string communicators, looking for Onesie. They share their survival story.
Two dinos landed, planet Earth. One dino wonders, freedom's worth. That dino takes out dino phone. That dino calls out, I found a phone. The other dino peers through the dust. The other dino scrapes off some rust. First dino says, we can't be found. Where are you, Onesie? Answer the call. We're here now, Onesie, looking for you. We're here now, Onesie, what should we do? We know you're in there, pick up the phone. We're here now, Onesie, you're not alone. One dino says to other dino, I think it's getting harder. Who are these monkeys? Look at their shiny. They are so crazy and sharp. We got to make this epic mission. The rest of it have stolen our hearts. But we do not to follow the blind. We're here now, Onesie, looking for you. We're here now, Onesie, what should we do? We know you're out there, pick up the phone. We're here now, Onesie, we're not alone. Unicorn tank, then they crash.
Let me train that ocean splash.
But all the dinos,
We were prepared.
we were united.
Oh, it failed.
They took her home, but we took the ship.
We got the tools.
We rebuilt it.
Onesie was busy fending them off.
We had to set sail.
Onesie was lost.
We're here now, Onesie, looking for you. We're here now, Onesie, what should we do? We know they're up there, suffering home. But we've been waiting, playing along. The doctors put us on a mammal kit. I guess it's where these monkeys begin.
I guess it was. We got it wrong.
It won't be safe long now that it's done. We here now, Onesie.
Built it for you.
We here now, Onesie.
What will we do?
We know you're still there.
Pick up the phone.
Long as you got waiting.
There we go.
We're here now, Onesie. Pick up the phone. We know you still there. Pick up the phone. Pick it up. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Let's get this war on.
The search for Onesie intensifies everywhere and all at once on modern-day Earth. Dinos and groupies arrive from all over the universe, joining together for global flash mobs. How do they survive? Will they find Onesie? Meanwhile, why not sing and dance along with the post-rock dinos?
We are the post-rock dinosauruses. We are the post-rock dinosauruses. We are the post-rock dinosauruses. We are the post-rock dinosaurs. is war. You don't know us anymore. We are the construct dinosaurs. 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 We are the construct
Back in Montreal, Onesie goes to sleep and... Flashback! Before becoming aware of the asteroid, Onesie was a world-meandering Tyrannosaurus.
Well, Onesie was a dinosaurus. And Onesie wandered around. And Onesie wandered while he wandered. He was looking for some kind of sound. Yeah, Onesie! Yeah, Onesie! Wander, Onesie. And wander a while. Yeah, Onesie! Somewhere, Onesie. So, Onesie, I think you might find your sound. Watch out, Onesie. Watch where you wander. And watch that you don't wander wrong. Because where you wander, what you wander. I don't know. Are you ready for this song? Are you ready? Are you ready to be Onesie? Are you ready? Are you ready to know? The dinos, Onesie. The dinos are dying. Onesie. 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 Now you know. Nothing, Onesie, nothing is as it seems. Nothing, Onesie, nothing is a dream. Yeah, Onesie! What you wondering? Onesie. Yeah, Onesie. Where are you now? What are you wondering? As you wonder by those dinos doing time. The dinos will see. The dinos are dying. You gotta do all that you can do. Something bad's coming, Onesie. Onesie, I think that now's your time. Wake up, Onesie! Onesie, your time is nigh.
Onesie meets a unicorn, then runs desperately through the valley looking for collaboration and support. But who will listen?
Well, anyway, there I was, walking back to the Tyrannosaur city. And I got a little sleepy, so I ducked into a cave for a quick nap. And in the cave, I was very surprised to find a unicorn. The unicorn told me, "We are unicorns, this is a dream. We have given you all the gifts that you need." That's true. Nice to know, and now is our fate. Take this home, Onesie, but don't call me. Ready to wake up? It's time to be brave. That's when I woke up in the back of the cave. Sure enough, I was alone. Except in the corner was the unicorn's phone. Took the phone, went back to the light, and I saw in the sky that the units were right. An asteroid loomed high overhead. Wake up, Onesie! All the dinos are dead! So I started running back to the town. I had to tell the Rexes about what I'd found. But I guess I'd used up all of my unicorn luck. Because none of the others gave a fuck. Wake up, Onesie! Wake up from your dream! Oh, you idiot! Clock is ticking, so don't look back. The dinosaurs are under attack. I left the Rexes squabbling there. Not sure why I ever thought they'd care. The diplods sighed at the story I told. And Spinus laughed, just eyeing my gold. No time to waste, so I kept on running. Dinos wake up. The unicorn's coming. The Brackies heard, then went back to their books. The raptors all gave me dirty looks. So I ran to the fields, all the teetops and alleys. I ran along the coast, saw the P-Dats and Packies. I ran out the valley and I ran to the mines. The aints and stags were working double time.
The truth and love set them free. If they don't listen, don't blame me.
Wake up, dinos! Y'all gather round. Can we deny these unicorn sounds? Everything the Rex has told us is wrong. Wake up, dinos, it's time to be strong. Wake up, anglers, stop digging for honeys. Wake up, stegas, stop guarding their shinies. The Rex's path is certain extinction. But there's still time for unite round a vision.
Our shot is to face the emergency. So set choose and embracing the urgency. To make it cool, to swallow a beef, to make it hot, to share what we need. Our shot is to face the emergency. Focus and train for the dino insurgency. To make it cool, to swallow a beef, to make it hot, to do what we need. We are unicorns and this is a dream. Nanotechnology and nobility. Your only chance is to dinos unite. This is war, so be ready to fight.
Onesie struggles to rally the dinosaurs to truth and action. What can they possibly do? Dinos are waking up everywhere and starting to see that they will go extinct unless they dinos unite. Emmanuel McRaptor presents Onesie's impossible plan, a rock opera.
So Onesie had a plan, an impossible plan. They were gonna tell the man what they come to understand. They were gonna tell it to him in a rock opera. That's right, they were gonna write a rock and roll opera. They knew the truth, and they could put it to words. And they could really drive it home. They added some chords. They had T-Rex friends, and his friends helped them get inside the Rex room where it all happened. And then there they were, in front of all the big bosses, speaking truth and power about the imminent losses. They were so damn sure the Rexes would react, because all they were saying was irrefutable fact. Of course the Rexes would get their act together. They needed a way forward, and there was no other. Well, anyway, I recorded it for you. Here's Dino Onesie's first rock and roll opera.
The curtain rises to Onesie, performing at the T-Rex Banquet Hall. Turntable full of Rexes and kind leaders feasting sloppily, bone spray as they feast. A brightly dressed sponsor gathers the bones and distributes them to a side table of other species.
Onesie points out that unquestioningly following the status quo is leading the dinosaurs to total extinction. The Rexes feast irreverently. Two stoic stegas guard the stage.
Dinocracy is good. The dinarchy is great. Dinoism works. At least until it breaks. Dinocracy is great. The dinarchy is grand. Dinoism works. Why have another plan? Dinocracy is good. The dinarchy is great. Dinoism works. Blind faith is all it takes. Dinocracy is great. The dinarchy is grand. Dinoism works. When will you understand that freedom's just a word? Your footprints chase the herd. In the shadows there's a sword. They trained you to be bored. The dino's fate is grim. Even those embalmed in tin. Are you taking all this in? The work here must begin. So show me who you are. So tell me what you'll do. It's time to make a move. Take a stand for what is true. They tell you what to like. They tell you what is love. They tell you what is wrong. They tell you who to hate. They tell you that you're free. They tell you how to be. They tell you that it's fair. They wonder why you care. So show me who you are. So tell me what you'll do. It's time to make a move. I just want you to be you. 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 I just want you to be you.
Onesie teams up with some colleagues to describe the species-based hierarchy of work, suggesting that through passivity, they are in fact participant accomplices. Some intergalactic fans have accumulated below the stage, but cannot pass the Stegosaur guards.
Stegosaur, guard the spaces. The Velociraptors force the laws. Popular fans teach the children. King Tyrannus makes the rules.
All the dino scientists shall proceed. Most of them are fed so dark and sweet. All of them get paid, so it must be fair. If it's good for you, just stand away. You are what you do. You do what you learn. You learn what you see. You see what you are. Ankylosaur dig the holes. Triceratops is plow the fields. Pterodactyls bring the mail around. Pachycephals go to war. All the dino scientists shall proceed. Most of them are fed so dark and sweet. All of them get paid, so it must be fair. If they're starving, just look away. You are what you do. You do what you learn. You learn what you see. You see what you are.
So we cook the meals. Diplodocus share the news. Spinosaur right, shame the sinner. King Tyrannus sets the wage.
All the dino scientists shall proceed. Most of them are fed so dark and sweet. All of them get paid, so it must be fair. If you don't like it, find a better way.
Onesie cuts through the PC crap, since it only keeps the dinos feeling better about their roles serving the ecocidal Rexocracy. The banquet hall is a debaucherous mess. Outside, intergalactic fans gather below the stage and rock out in support.
Slaves, manage slaves, work for slaves, love their slaves. Slaves, manage slaves, work love their slaves. Slaves manage slaves, work for slaves, love their slaves. Slaves manage slaves, work for slaves, love their slaves. We forge the chains that slave us. We serve the men that rape us. We burn the oil that chokes us. We believe the lies we need to. Love will only save you when you let it break you. When you can see it through the dogma of stupid expectations. Slaves manage slaves, work for slaves, love their slaves. Slaves manage slaves, work for slaves, love their slaves. Slaves, wake up believing, can't stop repeating. We're free, we're free. Love will only save you when you let it break you. When you can see it through the dogma of stupid expectations. Of economic need. Of sexual jealousy. Of gender roles. Of your fragile ego. Of television drama. Of marketing bullshit. Of wealth management. Of your fragile ego. Of your fragile ego.
Onesie keeps jamming. McRaptor narrates the end of the scene with the help of chief financier Elon Tusk of Tulska Inc., aka Dolone.
The banquet degenerates into chaos. The Stegosaur guards are understaffed, and intergalactic groupies swarm the stage. Onesie is lifted by hands and carried around the hall and into the audience. The curtain falls on the madness, but the encore persists. Remmanuel McRaptor sits calmly in front of the curtain. McRaptor stands up and steps to the mic. Onesie spoke truth, but the powerful ones kept circling above, stuck on their cones. All the kind leaders were crazy for carnage, couldn't see that the shinies they worshipped were garbage. Onesie was convinced that words would be the difference, but the dinosaurs were trapped in their cognitive dissonance. And there wasn't much time. Onesie had to regroup. They wrote a new opera and played for the youth. And well, sure enough, our only dino chance was the post-nationalistics. Excuse me? What's that, Stugger? Just how rational is this? Well, the truth I know is a little hard to swallow, but the lies, they're all so exceptionally hollow. Still, I can't yet say if you're right or wrong. Can Onesie save the world with a few happy songs? I don't know, probably not. But let's move this along. Raptor mimes pulling up the curtain, and scene 3 begins. Young Onesie is there sitting on the edge of the stage, singing to a smart group of kiddo dinosaurs. More kiddos filter in slowly, and the melody carries into the wind.
Outside the banquet hall, Onesie plays a lullaby for the younger dinosaurs, apologizing for the mess.
Little dinosaurs, look at how you've grown. Little dinosaurs, the world you might have known. Little dinosaurs, your folks, to me, the best. Little dinosaurs, and I'm sorry about all the rest. But little dinosaurs, you couldn't understand the shiny shit. They wanted more than environmental plans. Little dinosaurs, look at how you've grown. Little dinosaurs, the world you might have known. Wake up, little dinos. Wake up all my friends. Don't trust the fools who change the rules. Only you can stop the end.
Onesie vents their frustration with the Rexocracy, then summarizes the challenge of resisting a powerful authority, which could easily be applying its energy more productively. Onesie lays out concisely their responsibility of privilege and calls on all the post-national dinos to engage at maximum potential. A few interesting characters observed from the shadows: an unassuming Allosaurus, a stylish Spinosaur, and a saber-toothed tiger.
It's a war out there, get your pour out there. You can buy them cheap, cause they need to sleep. All of Quincy loaned, eager to be owned. It's a war out there. What is this privilege for? What is this privilege for? We got this privilege now, but we still want more. We have this privilege how? Because we want the war. Do you think that's why we want to war? It's a war out there, get your pour out there. You can buy them cheap, cause they need to meet. All of kings and cones, desperate to be loaned. It's a war out there, but you don't have to care.
Onesie takes a break amid cheers and whistles from loving fans. McRaptor narrates again, while Onesie changes costume for their final sets.
When the post-nats loved him, they squawked and whistled, while their brainwashed parents dino parts bristled. But Onesie didn't care, cause war is war. They showed those old dinos what war is for. They were now restless, imaginary dictator, stroking his ass, inequality creator. It was a rap world within, a rap for rap. Seemed a good way to talk about that. Systemic reasons, all the dinos were fucked, and about the assumptions that kept them stuck. But how they've been tricked by the rest of the bubble, enslaving each other in a stupid conundrum. I hope you don't get put off on the wording. Well, anyway, yo, here's part 2's recording.
Onesie dresses up as D-Rex the T-Rex and explains how society is controlled by providing food only to the dinos who play their assigned kind and gender roles.
You gotta feed the Rexes first. You gotta feed the Rexes first. You gotta teach the Rexes first. You gotta train the Rexes first. You gotta feed the Rexes first. You gotta feed the Rexes first. You gotta line the Rexes first. You gotta line the Rexes first. How are you going to teach the Rexes? The Rexes
D-Rex laughs at the dumb dinos whose existence and future is being compromised by their own day-to-day effort serving their exocracy. D-Rex reveals how to get everyone to play along with inequality. Say the poorest kinds are developing rather than exploited. Insist that waste is progress. And of course, don't pay the women.
You gotta shower. Yeah. Hold on. Whoop. 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 It's really cold. I feel like maybe I can do a song while I heat up. Let me grab this guitar and go up to the pool room.
Hello.
If women can leave themselves, never limit. Never limit. Never lie, we will deny.
Yeah.
Buy more shit. Buy more shit. Buy more shit. If women can't own anything,
I am just gonna go back down to my suite. Yeah, after spending some time in the spot and pool room.
burn more shit. Burn more shit. Burn more shit. We can eat our jobs to eat and sleep.
Woohoo! This smacks.
Never limit. Never limit. Until we can't see you.
Buy more shit. Don't pay big women. Buy more shit. Don't pay big women. Buy more shit. Don't
Post-nationals of all kinds and ages form a drum circle in the aftermath of Onesie's final set. McRaptor narrates and the curtain closes.
The intergalactic fans go wild. The lights go out in Onesie's small dressing room. The post-national youngsters outside have set up a few fires. They talk quietly to each other. An ankylosaur drums its spiny tail idly against a rock. One after the other, all the dinosaurs join. The resulting rhythm is dark and mysterious. Well, the Rex Barak was undoubtedly awesome. Was the raw revolution really starting to blossom? The post-national candy, me too. A dino resistance was starting to brew. Their feelings on fire, a new hope ignited. Onesie slept, unsure, but excited. The rock was still coming, like it or not. The rock was still coming, and it was coming in hot. Even united, Still don't believe? But could you be so sure that Onesie can't save the dinosaurs? I see your point. Their future's bleak. What will Onesie do next? Come on, let him sleep.
While Onesie sleeps and the post-nationals plot, the mouth guitarists remind any monkeys watching the show how little they actually know about the fate of the dinosauruses.
The story say we'll never once exterminate. Yet sorry, Jan, drug the plan, that's why I gave him. The one thing's wrong, but all you see that stones one. You missed the message on a dinosaur bones one. You mix the bones with survival's millennium. It's not prepared in or down with sodium. Of course we saw that the asteroid coming. No way a dino's gonna go down easy. Dinos embrace the problem we face. We cannot wait on the failing state, though we rely on the Rex's grace. They won't act to save our fate. And science left us nothing in question. We couldn't wait for honest election. Could we just hang with the shadows? You think we just watched building a gallows? We started working, it's done it for all. So down the bottom had to break through the wall. The sin is cited, we fly and we fall. Who decided we answered our call? Dinos don't know which path to take. Dinos won't go, might be a mistake. Dinos focus, the Chinese are fake. Dinos invest, the future's at stake. We took the fate, didn't stop there. We took the power, they didn't care. We passed extinction, we found the blood. We shot around on our dinosaur land. The Rexes kept grinding the masses. Routine scopes about the dinosaur classes. So all the future could know its glory. The damn dinos, nothing to worry. Dinos wake up. The system is broke. The asteroid's coming. This ain't a joke. But here we are. The Rex's yoke. All the future going up in smoke. But while we ripped on buying their bullshit, the Rexes kept on the bully bullshit. You think his dino's gonna go down easily? After evolving for 160, the Rex is still blinding the masses. The masses keep paying pyramid taxes. With all the future car history, the ones that drunk us into fury. Dinos embrace the problems we face. We cannot wait on the failing state. Wake up, Dinos, we're under attack. Asteroid is coming, can't hold anything back. You see the science, there is nothing to question. We cannot wait for an honest election. Of course you see this asteroid coming. No way a dino's gonna go down easy. We take the streets, we can't stop there. We took the power and they won't care. We start working, it's time for all.